Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to HBI Auto. My name is Kendall, for those that don't know me, and it's 2023, so Happy New Year. This week has been kind of difficult. Obviously, Monday, the passing of Ken Block, and I'm not going to get too into it because I know I'm just going to sob, but I really feel like my week, personally, has just been completely thrown off after hearing about his passing, but we're doing it for Ken. Alright, I'm not gonna cry. I'm not. But anyways, we're gonna take a drive in the 2019 Cayman GTS. This is one of my favorite cars out right now, and it's so good. The GTS platform is so good, in my opinion, and I really do love Caymans, especially. I've talked about it before. They're really well-balanced cars, and they're phenomenal little cars. And this one has 365 horsepower, and it's so fun. It's a 2.5 liter 4-cylinder engine with little baby turbos back there, so you're getting a really good ride and a really enjoyable ride if you're looking for something that is a small, nimble car, which the Cayman GTS is very small. And I like smaller cars. I don't know why. I think I've talked about that before as well. It's like I love just small cars in general. No rhyme or reason to it. Just love them because I think they just move faster. They're like a go-kart, and it's just comfortable. And especially with the Cayman GTS, I've got tons of headroom around here, so it feels like very spacious inside. But anyways, regardless, let's get back into the car. So you got full carbon fiber interior, and in other GTS cars that I've reviewed and shown you guys, and ones that we've had come in, they all remind me of the GT3 platform, which is really nice. You have that GT3 quality and interior look and appearance, but you have the capability, the balance, and just the fun of a Cayman platform. And like I said, it's 365 to the wheel, which is not too shabby at all. It's tons of good power, and obviously you can add a tune, exhaust, intakes. You can do a whole lot of mods to it to make it a little bit, over 400 to the wheel. But let's go ahead and dive into this a little bit more. I want to show you the interior. Like I mentioned, it's full GT3 reminiscent. You have the upgraded steering wheel that is carbon fiber, and it's heated steering wheel. This one only has 31,000 miles on it, so it is driven, but it's barely broken into, considering it's a 2019. But yeah, let's just take a gander at this thing. So because the sun is so blinding right now, I'm going to film this from right here. As you can see, it looks a lot like a GT3 in my opinion. You have the full black with the Alcantara, and then you've got the carbon fiber pieces right there, and you also have that red deviated double stitching right there. So it's just a very clean color combination. And you also have the GTS in red right there, and you also have these really nice, you have these red seatbelts as well, and you also have a red gauge display right there. So it's a really clean interior in here. These are they're not 18-way seats. They're kind of like bucket seat hybrids, where you've got some adjustment, but then the rest of it is that manual control. No big deal though. They are really comfortable, much like an 18-way seat, but they give you that sporty feel like a bucket seat. So this is the exterior of this GTS. Again, a 2019. You can see the facelift that they did. With this iteration, they did do a little bit of a facelift, and I love that. I think it reminds me of the 992, 911s. I believe they upgraded these headlights just a little bit. They changed them. You do have that 5-spoke wheel with the red calipers. Again, love the red with the black and then the silver. It all flows really, really well. These are Pirelli tires on here, so you got really good traction on there. But it's just such a clean car. And I love that these are kind of like the clear taillights, but they do look a little bit more, they almost look tinted. I don't think they are tinted, actually. No, they're not. That's just how they come from the factory. But I love that. It's kind of clear, almost like a Euro spec, but it's not exactly Euro spec. I love the Cayman so much, especially with the GTS trim. It's faster, it's more nimble, and it's more sporty, and it's such a good car for daily driving and also just immediately throwing it on a track, I think. But that is going to wrap it up for today's video, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please give a huge thumbs up. If you are curious and interested in this Cayman GTS, like I said, it's got 31,000 miles on it, barely broken into. It's a really, really fun car if you're looking to get into something a little bit different. It's a very nimble car. I think the Caymans are a little bit more, I think they're better balanced in my opinion, and they're definitely mod friendly. So if you're into modifying your car and you enjoy driving it but also immediately throwing it on track and then taking it home, it can handle that, and that's what I love about the GTS platform. But if you're curious, I've left the link in the description below so you can check out more photos and get in contact with the team about picking up this GTS. I highly recommend testing it out, especially if you're looking for your first Porsche and you don't you're not really liking the appeal of the 911 for some reason, consider the Cayman GTS, consider the Cayman in general. I think the 718 and even like the 981 generation, they're good generations, and they've made such good improvements since the 987. But I digress. That's going to wrap it up for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.